Listen, I need to share something from the heart right now. And I know you only came into my life about a month ago, but I can honestly say that since that day has happened, each day since then has been brighter and happier than I've had in quite some time. And I know in my heart that you have also made me a better man. Now, like I said, we've only known each other for a month, but here you are asking me if you can put my name on you for all of Alvin Kamara. I mean, my accomplishments last season. Well, if you're gonna do that for me, well, that is some major glow up points in my book. You'll be looking right for the 2021 season. You know what? I think it's time. Let's go ahead. Let's go to that glow up appointment.
Let me upgrade you.
Whoo, here you are looking good, darling. Oh yeah, that shine. You know, you're looking so good. We're gonna have to share you on the social media. Ooh, make sure everyone knows that I'm the 2020 Black and Orange champion. And show you off for the 2021 season. What you think? You know what? Let me go grab my camera. I'm gonna go grab my camera.
Oh. What do we have here? Hey,
Can I have some of these?
yeah, go ahead. Here. There's so much detail on this. It's just so god dang beautiful.
You know, I haven't seen this thing before. Can I take a look?
Yeah, by all means.
Sweet. Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait to see my name on this beautiful trophy. It's gonna go right there. It's gonna look so good.
Oh, games are starting. It's football time.
Let's go.
What? My baby? Who did this to you? Who messed you up like this? This cheesy nastiness, you monsters! How dare you get your gross, grubby fingers all over my baby like this? Don't you worry. We're gonna get you all cleaned up for 2021. You'll get your moment, I promise. Hey everybody, and welcome to After the Weekend Week 1. Football is back, baby, which means fantasy football is back as well. Now, I'm going to go through the matchups. I got my comrade in arms here, Boosty, who's going to help me out. We are going to go through each matchup, and we're just going to talk about what we saw. I'm also going to share who I thought my MVP was of the matchup, and Buster's going to go over who he thought his dud of the week was, who was the real stinker in each matchup this week. So, Boosty, you ready to just hop right into these bad boys?
I am. I know a thing or two about being the dud of the week because that's typically what I do in fantasy football. So that's what makes me the resident expert on this subject.
Well, definitely, I will say last year, 2020 wasn't the best. But I mean, if we look at 2019 with the Henry Julio Hippos curse, you gotta remember, there were some nice times for you there.
Hey, my eyes are on the future. I didn't win no championship that year, so
That is true.
Not even thinking
Cosmo
about it.
Buddy. Starting with the first matchup, we're going to have Fantastic Ford, who scored 95 points even, who lost this week to the Empire Destroyed Mahomes, who scored 110.28. Buster, I don't know if you saw the games on Sunday, but, Paul did come over and watch the games with Steven and I, and, I thought to myself, maybe, since it's Patty Mahomes going against his former owner, maybe he just lay low a little bit, maybe just get like a respectable 20 points, not go ham like he did for Steven with 300 yards passing, 3 tutties, a rushing tutty to boot, getting 33.28 points and really just sticking it to Paul, saying, hey, you never won a championship with me? I'm going to try and win one with Steven. And we're going to start right now, week 1 with a dub. So, Patrick Mahomes definitely the MVP of that matchup this week for sure.
now I'm gonna keep on that crapping on Paul train with Aaron Jones only scoring 3.2 points. First week, what a disappointment in Packer Nation. What a sorry loss. And we'll be talking about it a lot today. To the Saints, Paul, I'm sorry. Your star running back served you up a big goose egg.
A big one. Hopefully he can bounce back next week though, but we'll see.
That's right. Second matchup, we got Dalton Stars Prescott at 117.26, losing to Fournetication at 126.5. That's Buffalo's team. Now, what I noticed, my dud of the week here, Dalton's Calvin Ridley only getting 7.6 points. I know out of the gate, everyone's curious how much production is Calvin Ridley actually going to do, but he far underperformed his projection. And if Calvin Ridley had rose to the occasion in week 1, Dalton might have got a win.
I mean, he lost by 9 points, single digits, and
9 points.
Calvin Ridley was supposed to be projected #1 fantasy wide receiver this year. But I will say the Falcons' offense, after one decent drive, just kind of sputtered the rest of the game. So no surprise he is your dud of the week. Now, in terms of MVP, I know that Dalton was probably really excited about watching the Cowboys play Thursday night, seeing his boys start the year off, and then he was probably excited to see Amari Cooper pick up points. Until he checked the fantasy app and saw, oh, Amari Cooper's actually on Buffalo's team, and he has 13 catches for a lot of yards. I think 139, plus 2 touchdowns to get 32.40 points. So I doubt Dalton was looking forward to being down 32 points to start the year, but hey, Buffalo, MVP right there. Amari Cooper bounced back even though everyone was kind of worried about injuries, but starting off the year as your MVP. Our third matchup is going to be Chubb Hubb, who scored 123.38, losing to Kittle Me This, who scored 128.96. Starting off the year, the Eagles organization, just a hot mess, right? The Carson Wentz debacle, he left. Jalen Hurts now starting quarterback. Organization a little bit on fire. They really needed a statement win to start off the year, especially on the road in Atlanta. Chad took the risk, started Jalen Hurts as his QB1, and Jalen did not disappoint. 300 yards passing, 3 tutties on the road to boot. Didn't get a rushing touchdown, but 60 yards rushing to pick up 28 points. That is definitely a great start out of a quarterback who just got the franchise freshly put on his shoulders. So, Jalen Hurts, MVP for Chad this week.
Talking about greatness at the position of quarterback, there are no tears of that in my boys in blue hometown of Nashville, because Shelby, I am sorry, but my boy Tannehill at quarterback only got you 11 points. He would have got you the victory if he could only put out 4 more points, but unfortunately the Arizona Cardinals stomped all over my boys in blue, and I'm sorry, Shelby. Welcome to the league, but you got an L in the first week.
Yep, and that Cardinals defense really took it to the Titans week 1. That's for sure.
Our fourth matchup, we got McClossum's Dangerously Chiziki against Ahar's Odelta variant at 110.52. That's McClossum's score. 91.96 for Ahar. Now, I've got 2 duds of the week because I just couldn't pick, and I like to have my cake and eat it too. Aaron Rodgers at 1.32 points. My goodness, after all the hullabaloo over the summer and the temper tantrums, Packer Nation here is certainly in the midst of the drama. and to come out and only put 1.5 points on the board. McCloskey, you got the victory, but that's got to be hard to swallow. And Ahar, Brandon Ayuk, I think that's how you say that last name, 0 points, gets injured in the beginning of the game, giving you a big old goose egg and contributing to that Week 1 L.
Yep, definitely securing the spot of the week if you're going to put up a goose egg too. You know what I mean?
An absolute 0 points.
Yep. I don't even know. I watched a lot of that 49ers game. I don't know if I saw him out there after like the second possession for the 49ers. So he really missed the entire game out there. Now, in terms of MVP, talk about a little bit of the bright side of things here. You know, I will say I watched a lot of that Seahawks-Colts game, and I was really impressed by Tyler Lockett. Didn't have that many catches, but every time Russell Wilson threw him a deep ball, he either had to make a crazy catch or he got so much separation behind the defense it was an easy touchdown for him. So 4 catches, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, 24 points even. I mean, definitely making the most of your limited opportunities there, just catching those beautiful balls from Russell Wilson. You are the MVP of this week, Tyler Lockett. Well done. Well done. Our next matchup is going to be my matchup, Herbie Fully Goated, who scored 108.08. Losing to Brady Yoda, who scored 116.46. Now, we talked about Pat Mahomes earlier and just the amazing display he had in Stevens and Paul matchup. So there were some players that benefited from that. One being my Travis Kelce, who got 22 points. But the MVP for this week was a little man who went to Oklahoma State University. We know him well. His name's Tyreek Hill. And you know, Josh Jacobs did secure the win for McCloskey, for Tucker this week, but Tyreek Hill's 30-point performance really just made me lose all hope for possibly getting a win this week. I mean, even when Pat Mahomes came out in a press conference after the game and confirmed the meme of the F it, Tyreek down there somewhere, and he did that and threw a 75-yard touchdown pass to Tyreek, that's when I knew I was probably going to lose this week and take an L. So, Tyreek Hill, MVP this week for Brady Yoda for sure.
Out of the week in this matchup, I'm definitely going to have to say Robert Tonyan. And again, we're coming back to the Packers. Now, Tucker, I know you got the victory, but you couldn't have been absolutely thrilled with only 1.8 points from your star tight end. I'm sorry about that, but luckily for you, you still got that victory over Jordan, and it wasn't that impactful.
Yep, the Tyreek 30-point performance definitely made up for the 1-point Robert Tonyan performance. I'll say that there, for sure.
Last but not least is ya boys matchup. Now, I certainly thought that I was going to lose the Week 1 until Monday Night Football happened, and at 120.38 points, the Wolf of Wall Street, my brand new name, over Captain Underpants at 114.32. Why did I get a new name in Week 1, you ask? Well, Raheem Mostert gets hurt in the beginning of the game, goes out with 2 points. That's the dud of the week, but I'm going to have to mention them just one more time. My other dud of the week is the Packers at negative 4 points on the defense for Keith, contributing to that Week 1 L.
That hurts. But mostly, I'm saying the Mostert stuff hurts. The Packers defense, they'll bounce back, but as a 49er fan and knowing he was one of your top running backs, you only get 2 points out of him. He's done for the year. And I get to watch the 49ers backfield kind of just play a game of who's going to play running back for us. So going to be good there. In terms of MVP, you mentioned it, Monday Night Football. The man, your team captain now, Darren Waller, getting 10 catches, 105 yards, a tutty, and really just putting the team on his back, making sure he got the 20-point performance to make sure you got yourself the W this week. MVP, Darren Waller, attaboy. Well done. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to do it for all the matchups for Week 1. Huge thank you to Buster for helping me go through the matchups this week, and we will see you all for Week 2. Bye-bye, everybody. Can't wait to share you with the world. Gonna put you...
Unfortunately, there's not many... wow.
You're good.
I'm going to restart that one.
Alrighty, our next matchup is going to be my matchup,